to Fatima's World. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Most importantly, thank you for talking back at me. Today, we will be talking about this popular story on the internet. People are coming in box and said, Fatima, you're unusually quiet. Why you're not talking? Is it because it's the, woman that is badly hit that you're quiet? No. Fatima would touch on every topic that is important to talk about, and then she would air a view. So, my view, I'm talking about this popular story of the popular stand-up comedian and his wife. It's pathetic. It's pathetic because I want to start by, coming out clean and cutting across as somebody who is not being judgmental. I am not being judgmental. I am not judging anybody. I am not blaming the father. I'm not blaming the mother. I'm not blaming anyone at all. But I'm going to be very objective in my arguments. The first argument I'm going to be taking is, I'm wondering whatever made this child's mother come out. I've looked at both of them. The mother especially. She said, oh, I came to do this for my son. You came to do what for your son? My darling sister, you came to bring your son to a place of disrepute. You came to bring your son to a place of public shame. That's what it is. And I'm not going to be mincing words and telling you exactly how it is. I don't know what you were thinking. You probably were not, thinking right as at the time you came and said, yeah, he was suspicious of the last child. And then boom, he went for DNA test. Behold, he was surprised it's the first child. At that instant, I looked at you and I'm saying, did you say it with any sense of pride, remorse, shame? Because I didn't particularly understand what was going through your mind at that point in time. This is something to be shameful about. It's something to close our eyes in shame. I was saying the other day, I said, I don't know what's happening. Something is fundamentally wrong. We're beginning to see abnormality as the new normal. It's not normal, it's abnormal. If it was that you were pregnant, before you guys got married and you didn't tell him, and okay, he probably found out later and he's trying to blackmail you with that, well, that's something totally different. But from the time of Nedu's calculation, you were already married, you got pregnant while in his house. And it's sickening because he alleges that you were pregnant for your brother-in-law. There's nothing to come out and defend. You would just have kept quiet. You would just have let it slide. If indeed that boy means anything to you, if indeed that child's sanity, that child's future meant anything to you, you would have thought about it. For me, it just looks like a premeditated, and like, oh, you premeditated it. You knew it was going to happen. You planned it. You liked it. I might be wrong. I'm not judging you, but I'm saying that's how it seems to me. And so I'm saying, women, what exactly is the problem? Where have we gone wrong? At what point in time have we allowed the devil creeping? So much so he's beginning to eat into not just our values. He's beginning to eat up our consciences. I cannot fathom what would make a woman who just recently got married start having an extramarital affair. Not with an external body, with a family member. It beats me. To the level where you eventually get pregnant, where you're keeping the pregnancy, where you're having the child, and when you're lumping the child on your husband. I don't get it. If you know that you loved your brother-in-law so much, why didn't you just honorably get out of your marriage? And go and face him. Tell your sister, please, can you get out of your marriage? I'm in love with your husband. And then probably marry him. I can't explain how you would be married in your husband's house. Your sister is in her husband's house. And then you'll be nursing your brother-in-law's child in your husband's house. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how much Satan has ravaged our consciences. I condemn it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how much Satan has ravaged our consciences. I condemn it in its totality. I totally condemn it. It's unheard of. It is wrong. Yorubas will say, gbọ́dọ̀ pọtí lekin, ká má pè nǹkan àìdá láìdá ń jẹ́. It is totally wrong. It's unheard of. I pray that you find peace with your Maker. I pray that you ask Him, because there's nothing that God cannot forgive. I sincerely pray that you can ask Him for forgiveness. You can choose to start all over again. You can ask Him to restore you. I mean, but coming out and saying that, well, another ground, that's not it. He's claiming to love the boy. If you are Nedu, can you love that boy? And if you were a faithful wife, as it were, what would your husband be doing? Searching around, looking around in places. What business would your husband have? Watching your back. What business would your husband have? Distrusting you. I've said several on Fatima's word, trust is vital. It's key. There are core values in marriages that I just find out that have been filtered away. I told you a couple of weeks back, I said, I got a clear vision. The devil is attacking marriages. And it will come in any form. The Bible says that whoever breaks the edge, the serpent will strike. Women, endeavor to hold your homes together in one piece. What justification can any woman have? Is ill-treating you? Is battering you? Take a walk out of that marriage. It is honorable. Yorubas will say, Oshemagbomo ba fortune. Da ile ton toro omo ale ibe o ti dagba. A family that is thriving is because there's a bastard child that hasn't grown. The moment the bastard begins to grow with the legitimate children, chaos would start. And that's exactly what happened. My brother Nedu, you have noticed this. Yorubas will say, you have noticed this. Yorubas will say, Yotaban Furasi, Kama Bari. You knew that your wife probably had some attributes and you couldn't trust her. Why did you go ahead with the marriage? This is if you found out before the marriage. If it was during the marriage that you found out and you were suspicious, why did you wait for it to be the third supposed pregnancy before you decided to opt out? Yes, I feel for you. I know what you're going through. I know how it makes you feel. That how can you be so cheated? You felt used. You feel battered, tormented, shattered, and otherwise. I know. But if there's truly a place in your heart where you can forgive, especially as these two other angels that you have belongs to you, I think you can have a rethink about it and let us give love a chance. It is difficult, I know, but it's not important. We can forgive. The Bible says love covereth a multitude of sin. If indeed there's something that you're saying, forget what she's saying that, oh, she's putting up a bold face. I don't need him. It doesn't mean anything. I don't want him back. All those things are lies. I just want a future for my children. Every mother wants a future for her children. She wants security. She wants the reassurance of a manly figure, of a fatherly figure in the lives of their children. And so, Nedu, I want you to look beyond your wife's flaws. My darling sister, I want you to accept your flaws. Take it back to God in prayer. Ask God to restore you. Ask God to give you, renew your heart so that you can be the best wife that Nedu has. God bless you. Thank you for staying with me. Let me hear your opinion. I'm jumping into the comment section. Do not forget the new normal. Max up. God bless you. Thank you.